Design doesn't match the field, and nobody's talking about how much that costs. I see it every week, so I went looking for a way to eliminate it. Watch this short clip. Full episode drops in about 2 weeks. So I want to just back up for a minute here, explain why we're even doing this today. Over the past year running DOGE with the small businesses and especially landscapers, I kept seeing the same issue over and over again. Design doesn't match the field. Driveways that don't actually fit in the yard, retaining walls starting in the wrong direction, stairs that look fine on paper but don't actually work once the grades show up. So I started asking the crews a simple question: where do you see the most wasted time? And the answer was always the same: drawings not matching reality. Now here's the other side of that. When drawings are wrong, the field doesn't stop. They try to make it work. The installers start measuring off of fences, property lines, buildings, whatever reference point they can find. And that's where things go sideways, because now the crew isn't installing anymore. They're engineering the project in real time. And every action causes a reaction later in the job. You drop grade to make your stairs work. Now you've got water pooling. You fix drainage on one side of the house. Now the other side has a 0.5% of fall and nothing flows. Drainage plans are always connected. So one bad decision ripples through the entire project. What makes this tricky is nobody is wrong. Designers are working off the information they're given. Field crews are doing their best with what's in front of them, but there's no clean bridge between the two. For a long time, I shrugged this off myself. I'd say things like, tell the designers to learn how to use a tape measure, or teach the crews how to use a zip line or laser properly. But it doesn't solve the root problem. What's missing is the shared reality. Design is one version of the world, the field is another. And when those two don't line up, waste explodes. You might not feel it on one job, but over a season, over a year, that's where it compounds. That's the difference between squeezing in one job or not. So I started looking for a way to eliminate guessing. Not reduce it, eliminate it. At first it was obvious. The answer was survey equipment, hire a surveyor, train a surveyor, and just to be clear, that's how it was always done. Any real surveyor work was always contracted out. I've never been a surveyor. I'm a wizard with a dual sloping laser, and that's how I've always done layout for years. Measure and tape and a laser. But GPS, GNSS, RTK, that wasn't my world. And when you start looking at proper survey equipment, you're looking at $40,000 to $50,000 in gear alone. That means survey department specialists and a price tag most landscaping companies could never justify. Then the embed came up, and honestly, I didn't take it seriously at first. I thought it was just another gadget. But once I dug into it and realized this is the same GNSS and RTK technology, just at a price point that actually makes sense, that's when things changed. A full embed setup, base, rover, accessories, comes in right underneath $15,000. That's not cheap, but compared to the alternatives, it finally makes this level of accuracy accessible. I believe this is going to change the landscaping industry. Not because it's flashy, not because it's new, but because it gives small and mid-sized companies access to tools they've never had before. That's also why I made the decision to become an authorized reseller. Not to push hardware, but because technology without training just creates a different kind of waste. I put full systems together, the hardware list, the workflow, and how it eventually gets implemented into the field. The goal is simple: turn designers, project managers, and field crews into people who can work with survey level accuracy without needing a survey department. And I want to be transparent. I don't mark up the embed hardware. The price you see on their website is the price you pay. What you're supporting when you do go through me is the mission. That mission is eliminating waste on job sites. That can be just buying the equipment through me, or it could be the full 3-month intensive DOGE program where I embed myself in your team and train everyone on how to actually use this on real jobs. So today isn't about showing off the gear. We're meeting Amy, the designer of this project, who we trained on the RS4 Pro back at the shop on Wednesday. Now we're taking it into the field. Real job, real conditions, and we're going to pick up existing surface so design finally starts from reality. That's the whole point. Eliminate guessing, eliminate rework, eliminated wasted time. Everything else is just tools.